Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I have a very quick tutorial for you. I do want to show you how you can crochet with a very simple stitch bracelets, and these bracelets are really cool. I find them very cool for summer, but I also find them very cool for winter because if you make them a little bit bigger, you can wear them on top of your sweaters as well, and especially if you use this kind of cords that I am going to use here, this kind of material, but there are also the metallic ones, so if you use the silver or the gold ones, you can make them bigger and then you can use them also on winter over your sweaters. So I really hope you are going to enjoy this tutorial. Let's just jump into it. So as I told you, I am going to use this kind of cord because I had this on my stash. There are different kind of cords out there. This is a 3 millimeter cord. This is the thickness, and I am going to use a 5.5 millimeter hook, and because for my hand I'm going to start, I need to make it big to get in, so I have made some tries previously, so I'm going to start with 33 chain stitches. So just start with your hook, and I'm using a very big hook because this kind of stitch is slip stitch through the back loop, and with every round that you go, your diameter, it will become smaller and smaller. I hope it makes sense, but anyway, I will explain later. So I am going to crochet 33 chain stitches. Here it is. It looks quite big, and if you put it like this, it is quite big for my hand. But as I told you, when we work in rounds, it will become tighter and tighter. And then what I'm gonna do, I'm going to bring the first chain stitch here to the last one. I'm going to take out here the hook and insert the hook on the first chain stitch that I did, and I'm going to take this loop and pull it through like this. So like this I connect it, and it's also not twisted. Okay, and then we are just working, insert the hook and slip stitch. So we are going to go all around slip stitch on each chain. And here we are. I crocheted all the chain stitches one by one with slip stitch. Here is the first stitch that I crocheted with a slip stitch, and if you see here we have back loop and front loop. So I am going to do slip stitch but inserting through the back loop. So back loop and slip stitch. Now I'm starting the second round. So here is the back loop, front loop of the stitch of the previous slip stitch. So just through the back loop. Continue crocheting slip stitches through the back loop all the stitches one by one. And here it is. I finished also the second round, and this is from the inside that I'm working, and this is from the outside, and this is from the outside is actually the side that we are going to show, but more on that later on. So yeah, this is the pattern pretty much. We just continue in rounds and crochet as many rounds as you want. So now here we are. I went around about 14 rounds, but you can go even more rounds. This is about, let me just give you some measurements. So with this kind of thickness, I have worked up to so it's like 6.5 centimeters. This is around 14 rounds. But I have worked now with other kind of thicknesses. So this is like 3 millimeter, the thickness of this one. Then I made it in blue. And this is not the same thickness of the cord. This is a little bit thinner. This is like 1.5 millimeter, 2 millimeters. So this is thinner than this one. And I have made 17 rounds here, and the length is 7 centimeters. But I did also with raffia. But of course, I always use the 5.5 millimeter hook, always with the same hook. It's just that I use different materials, different thicknesses. So for the raffia, I used 2 strands of raffia, and I did crochet 13 rounds. And for this 13 rounds, it is 6 centimeters. So this is how this pattern works. You just go in rounds with a slip stitch always. And what I'm gonna do right now, I'm just going to cut the yarn for all of them. Then I'm going to sew in the ends, of course, and I'm going to show you how I'm going to come up then with the whole bracelet. I'm going to sew in the ends. With this kind of material, maybe you are gonna need to use, because the yarn over here, it will unravel. So maybe it's good if you use a little bit the lighter and burn a little bit this part over here, because this is polyester, is plastic, so it will burn, and then you are not going to have the yarn unraveled. And then just turn it on this side and roll it from the inside. Roll, roll, roll. Another thing that maybe I will do later, you can sew this from the inside. You can do that, and probably I'm going to do that as well. Or you can just use some glue and just glue the whole inside, and yeah, this is how it will look. Very, very pretty, I find it, isn't it? So I'm gonna do also the other ones, wave in the ends and turn it from the inside out, and let me show you how they all look. Okay, you guys, here they are. So you can see how big and small they are from one another. Let me put them here. So this is the biggest one, I think. This is the second one, and this is the third one. I think they look cool, and this color combination is also very, very cool. I love it. So yeah, thank you for watching until the end. I hope you enjoy this tutorial, and I hope you are going to make these bracelets. And if so, just tag me in social media on my Instagram. And if you are new here, I hope you are considering to subscribe. And yeah, I will see you on my next one. Bye!